waiting for me now. He's a surfer and a photographer, that's all I know. Just arrived. This is Fabio. Meet Fabio.
Hey, how you doing?
Fabio is part Brazilian, part Japanese, and because he's a photographer, he either travels or stays with his parents when he rents his apartment out on Airbnb. I've got to be honest, I arrived at his place and the area looked super modern, like big shopping malls and high-rise residential buildings. But Fabio tells me, jump in the car, I want to take you somewhere. And 10 minutes later, I'm seeing a side of Rio I never knew existed. Where am I? This is incredible. It looks like Hawaii or something. Like, it's so wild. Poor Fabio, like we're just in the car for 5 minutes. I'm like, no, can we stop at the pineapple van? I got this fresh pineapple. You know, I gave that guy a note and I tried to say to him, no, I don't need any change. And he's like, no. You know, he insisted. I wanted. It's so kind, right?
Yeah, it's not a touristic place, so people like don't act to you like as a tourist. Like in Copacabana, everyone like trying to rip you off. And like here, it's the opposite. They don't expect you to be a tourist. They're normally gonna start to speak Portuguese with you, actually.
I know. I was like, fala inglês, and he's like, no. Fabio takes me for crab empanadas in this tiny seaside village, and when we can't finish what we've ordered, he wraps it up and says, why don't we take this with us just in case we pass someone on the hike who's hungry? I really like that. I come from a very frugal family. My mother always taught us never to waste anything. A lot of young people I know take for granted that it's a real privilege to be able to afford to go out and eat in a restaurant.
Cara, você quer pastel, cara? Que a gente aventou ali?
Ué, que isso?
Pastelzinho de... Acho que é siri ou camarão.
Pô, valeu.
Boa tarde. And I was like shooting since I was a kid. I knew how like to develop a film and everything like that. I started like to say like, why didn't I pursue this? Because when I was in college, in university, I thought like I go like for photography, and I didn't choose that because I thought like oh, it's too hard, too many people doing. I want like more stable job or anything like that. I don't regret because I learned a lot like in design and in working with publicity, especially dealing with people, negotiate and everything. So I told one of the associates, I'm gonna leave everything, but it's gonna be a little by little. So I'm gonna start like to do this jobs as a photographer like for free. Normally you do a lot of free stuff.
You know, how Fabio chose to make his dream a full-time job is so smart. I think it's the best advice ever. I get so many emails from you guys asking me, how do I quit the corporate world, follow my passion, get my dream job? I did exactly as Fabio did. When I decided on the life and the job I wanted, I then stayed at my office job for a year, saving money. I would come home late every night, and at about midnight, I would start working on my dream, teaching myself to film, teaching myself to edit, sending off about 20 emails every night, pitching ideas to people who wouldn't even reply. Every time I meet people like Fabio who genuinely love what they do for a living, I look into their backstory, and they've worked damn hard to get there. Bom dia! Okay, so a bit of a change of plan. Fabio just messaged me early this morning. He's like, hey, I've got these hardcore friends who are Brazilian and German, and they want to hike this amazing mountain in Rio. Apparently it's like, I think it's the tallest mountain in Rio. One of the highest mountains in the world that ends directly in the ocean. Definitely bringing the tripod. His friend Jacqueline is we're just, oh, hang on. Is she here? No. Oh, on the way. Okay, cool. So she's about to pick me up, and I'm excited. This one I've been reading, like some people just turn around because it's too tough even before they get to the top. Matthias, you're German? No?
I'm from Germany.
Yeah? And you're from Rio?
Yes. Corre.
Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, Matthias?
So basically we just ran into a local guy who said, this is a terrible idea. It's the worst day you could go because
they're predicting storms and rain, thunder, and it's probably also super dangerous. But we're not deterred, we're going anyway. Are they taking our names? In case we don't make it back?
In case we don't.
But we can do it. We can do it, and this is... You just told me this in Portuguese, but I don't remember.
A gente pode.
A gente pode.
Again?
A gente pode.
A gente pode. A gente pode.
A gente pode.
Yeah.
And what I like about the hiking is sometimes you get lost in your mind, like,
Yeah.
and you keep thinking about stuff, and
Yeah.
it lets you disappear.
You don't feel safe? Don't do it, but like it's steady. Cara, quer tentar ir pelo outro lado?
Oh my gosh. Yay. Oh my gosh.
It's amazing what you can accomplish in one day. You know, I started this morning with a bunch of strangers looking up at a mountain that seemed impossible. And the next thing I know, I've done 7 hours of hiking and I'm underneath a waterfall with 3 people who I now consider to be genuine friends. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, watch more episodes, or just head straight over to Airbnb to plan your next adventure.